Right. Hello everybody, we all fit and well, all ready to go? Nobody's ill, nobody's injured, nothing we need to worry about? Good, so setting ourselves up as normal then, standing nice and tall, drawing that tummy in, feet underneath your hips, letting your arms just hang by your sides and taking that weight forwards, pressing that big toe down and back till just before you think you're going to fall. If you are, taking that step to catch. That's it. So just waking up those senses, getting that body ready to move. That's it. So a couple more times. Get a feel for where your body is, that balance point. Good, and then find that point where you're nicely centered, you feel nicely balanced. Hands either onto hips or just under the belly button, one in the small of the back. I'm just going to tilt that pelvis under, that arch at the bottom of your spine. That's it, so again, find that posture, get that body set and ready to move. That's good. You can just soften your knees a little bit if that feels more comfortable. That's it. Good, couple more times. Nicely positioned with a neutral spine, nicely balanced, and let's get those feet moving. So we're pressing down through the ball of your foot, down into the ground. Your arms just naturally start to swing. So from the shoulder. So that movement just slowly increases. One going further back as the other's going higher up. Bringing it up now. Just increase that range of movement. Bring those arms now all the way back. That's good. Just press those arms back. Give them a really nice stretch around your chest and shoulders. That's it. Good. One more each way. And bring that back down. So just checking those feet still nicely underneath your hips. So we're nice and tall. Just going to take that reach out to one side, over to the other. Looking at that hand as we reach wide. So just feeling that stretch down your side, your back loosening up as we lean out. Gradually try and reach wider and wider. Hand coming up a little bit higher. So you're starting to reach out, probably about shoulder height now. Nice and wide. We're going to start taking it back just behind the shoulder. Bringing that back and over your shoulder. Again, so looking at that hand as we go back. So gradually increase that amount of rotation in your spine. Let's take that around now into that gentle sweep around. Eyes follow your hands. And release your heel so we can look now all the way back and behind. Keeping it smooth and steady. Making sure we're not bouncing at the end. Good. Couple more. gently back to centre. Give yourself a few seconds for any dizziness just to settle down. We're going to stand nice and tall again, taking your weight onto one leg. We're just going to sweep that other leg through. Keep it as balanced as we can, nice and tall and still. So trying to minimise that lean to the side, just enough so your foot can clear the ground. That's it. Good, couple more. Bring that back down, switching it over, so take your weight onto the other foot. Get nice and tall, setting that balance. Gently through. Back down. So take that weight back over onto the other foot. So nice and tall again, and we're going to draw that circle around. So try and keep as tall and still as we can. A really nice controlled movement. That's it. Tracing that circle round your standing leg. Two more. And bringing it back in, switch to the other side, so reset your balance again. And round we go. Trying to keep it nice and tall, still as we can, nicely balanced. Good, a couple more. And bring that back in, well done. Okay, so feet back underneath those hips. We're going to take those hands up above your head now. Just take it one way. Then the other. Gently over. Good. So we're going to increase it around into that windmill. So let's just sweep that around, bringing it up, change direction. So you can soften those knees if you need, if you want to take that pressure off your lower back. So we gently around. Finding each time around it gets that little bit easier, you can get that little bit lower, so all those joints start to loosen out, those muscles warm up and release. That's it. Good, couple more. That's the last one around. Bring that back in. So feet are back underneath those hips, standing tall. We're just going to squat that down, bring it up top. Keeping that head and chest raised, looking forwards. That's it. That's good. Keeping it going. More, we're just going to change it up a little bit. So we're going to add a little back lunge into it. So after your next one, so we're going to squat down, we're going to step back, and then squat. So one each leg. So lunge, and squat. That's it. Good, just keep that pattern going. 1, 2, back into your squat. For the lunge, just going down as far as you feel comfortable. If that's knee right down, fantastic. If that's just dipping a little bit down, absolutely fine. That's it. Good. One more. And we'll finish with that squat down. And back up. Excellent. Okay, so taking yourselves towards that back end of the mat if you're not already. Nice and tall, looking lengthways along. Just take those hands high. Roll ourselves down, chucking the chin. Curling the spine. And we unroll. Bringing it back up. Reach it high. Down we go. Chain, as we tuck that chin, roll the shoulders, curve the spine, down towards the feet, bringing it back up. That's it. Couple more. Good. Next one, we're going to stop at the bottom. So we're going to bring it down, rolling it down, really curve the spine. Let it hang. Heavy hands, heavy head. That's good. And then just roll one shoulder down, then the other. So just rocking it from one side over to the other. One more each way. And let's just unroll that back up. Just get some of that blood back down out your head. Good. Roll it down this side. We're going to walk it out forwards. So we're going to take that out into that straight arm plank position. We're holding there. Good, nice straight body line. Work off those knees if you need. We're still keeping that straight line. 3, 2, 1. Drop into the knees, sit back onto those heels, stretch it forwards in that child's pose. That's good, really reach it out. Release it there. Okay, so when you start, face down on the floor, legs extended straight, but arms down at your sides this time. So that's it, we're just laying that down. So we're going to do just a torso raise to begin with. If you find your feet start to lift, put your toes together and drop your heels outwards. That'll lock your legs down. So arms down your side, we're just going to gently raise that head and chest up. Control that back down. Try to keep our feet down on the floor. Control. then you lift up, control it back down. Take at least a second or two to lift. The same going down. Try to feel those muscles engage along the length of your spine as we're raising that head up. That's good. One more. And lower that down. So this time we're going to keep our head and chest down. We're just going to raise our legs up off the ground. So pressing your hips down to bring those feet up and control down. So it won't be a huge movement, not lifting the legs a long way, just trying to keep the legs long and straight, bringing them up off the ground. You should just feel the lower back and your glutes really engage as we bring those legs up. So it's just a small but really concentrated movement. Good, two more. And lower that down. So this time we're going to put both parts of that together. So raising up that head and chest, bringing the feet and legs up off the floor. So just picture a dying fish on the riverbank, then you'll get the idea. Right, raise it up. That's the one. Nice and steady. Keep it controlled. Try to avoid just launching ourselves up in the air. Keep it as a steady, controlled lift. And gently back. Two more. One more. And rest that down. If you need a little stretch, you can just take that back to child's pose. That'll just release your back. Sit that back. But we're going to stay laid down on that mat. This time, I want you to raise those legs up, and then we're going to crisscross those feet over. So keeping our legs long and straight. If you do really struggle with this one, if you feel it pulling your lower back, you can bend those knees up and just sort of cross those feet over. Let's do your lower intensity version. Full exercise, keeping those legs straighter and raised up off the floor. That's good, just keeping that going. That down, well done. So I want you to bring yourself now up into that kneeling box position. So we've got those hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We're going to start just into that basic Superman or bird dog movement. So extend your one leg, your opposite arm, bring it in. hips and shoulders flat, that back nice and level. Try to avoid that twist. So really focus on that technique. Keep it slow and steady as we extend. Control back in. So we're going to work one side, then the other, then pick it up and hold. 3, 2, 1. Extend, extend, and hold. 2, 3, and keep that going. If you do struggle with that progression, stick with your basic movement. That's good, nice and steady, just keeping that pattern going. Superman eye inside, then a hover and repeat. Twice more through. Last ones. Hover. 3, 2, 1, and rest that down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take it over onto your side now. So we're going to extend out, legs long and straight, resting on that hip bone, arm underneath your head. So I want you to really rest on that hip bone, lifting the feet up off the ground if you're able. We're going to start with that scissor movement. So we're sweeping those legs forwards and back. Keeping that nice and controlled. That's it. So pivoting on that hip bone. Trying to keep your legs long and straight if you're able. So if you do struggle with that, we can work from the knees. Or we can rest the leg down and just move one leg. So just keep it really controlled, nice and steady. Should take about a second to go each way. So keeping it moving, nice and controlled there. And 3, 2, 1. Let's gently rest that down. So we're going to stay on the same side. So we'll do all the exercises one side and then we'll swap over. So same start position, feet just off the floor if you can. We're going to do that leg lift and the knee drop. So leg comes up, knee drops in front to the mat, leg raises back up, down together. So it's up, drop, up, together. That's it. Good. Again, always nice and controlled. resting that down. So just bend the knees up now and bring your arm out at 90 degrees to the body. Other hand goes on top. So we're just going to open that door over the top, follow your hand with your eyes, draw that circle around your head coming back together, and then open up, drawing that circle back, close over the top. So we always start the way that you finish. So open over, close, drawing round. So start drawing round, close over the top. That's it, good. Following that hand with your eyes. Give it really nice, open out, release and relax with that shoulder joint. Good, one more each way. Together. Okay, take yourselves over onto your other side now. So we're starting with that scissor action of the legs. So we're out nice and long, really stretched out, resting on that hip bone, legs off the ground if we can, and sweeping those legs through, trying to keep them long and straight. Steady. Good. Couple more. Rest that down for a few seconds. Then we go into that leg lift and knee drop. So back to your start position with those feet up if we can. It's raise, drop, raise, together. Good, keeping that steady. So as we lower that leg down, that knee drops to the mat in front. The leg goes straight back up, back down. Keeping it really controlled and steady. That's good. Let's have two more. Control that back down. So bending those knees up, bringing those arms out at 90 degrees to the body. So we're going to open up over the top, close round that circle, open it going round, close it over the top. Good. Releases that shoulder, gives a nice stretch and open out the chest. That's it. Really good. One more each way now. Take that over, close it around, open back around, close it over the top. Well done. Okay, so we're going to go over onto your backs now. So hopefully you can still hear. We're going to road sweeper going around outside, it was a little bit noisy. So we're just going to lay it back. I want you to bring your feet up into the tabletop. So we've got those shins parallel to floor and ceiling. Hands pointing up to the roof. We're going to start with your toe tap. So we just pivot at the hip, the knee stays at 90 degrees. We tap it down, hand drops behind the head. Bring it back up. So one at a time. Just that one leg moving, one arm. Breathing in as you tap, breathe out as you lift. That's it. If you do struggle to coincide your breathing, don't worry. Focus on the exercise. Keeping that going now, just steady away. So we're going to do a few more, then just increase the effort level. If you do find the progression difficult, stick with this basic movement. So we're going to add in a double. So we're going to go single, single, double arms and legs. Single, single, double. That's it. So as always with the progressions, if you struggle, stay with the standard movement. If you can, give yourself a little challenge. Helps with that progress. If you always do the same, you'll always get the same results. So push ourselves a little bit if we can. Good. Once more through. Single, single, and double to finish. Good. Have a little hug of those knees if you need to release that lower back at all. And then we're going to take our legs back to tabletop. We're going to put our hands down on the mat, down at our sides. So slightly out, slight V shape if you need. We're going to drop those knees over to the side. Hands are just for balance and support. Try not to do the lift with the arms. Aiming to do the lift with the muscles all around the core. Control it down. Raise back to center. Taking it over to the other side. Keeping it going. Steady away. Breathe it in as those knees drop. Breathe out as you lift. Keeping a check on those feet. Are they still in tabletop? And if you do really struggle with that, we can drop those feet to the mat and just gently roll those knees over one side, back to the other. That's good. Two more each way. And bring that back down. Okay, so bringing yourself up now into your sitting position. So we're sitting up back nice and straight, knees bent, looking forward. Bring those hands out in front. We're just going to roll it back, so we're curving that spine, taking that back, bringing it up to sitting tall. So gently back. Back just to sitting tall, don't need to reach any further forwards. That's good. And now as we go back, we're going to take the arm out wide, look to that hand as we reach back. Nice and steady, really controlled. Two more. One more. And bring yourself back up. So you want yourself probably sat about in the middle of your mat now. Bring your feet in close to your body, and then we're going to wrap our arms around our legs. We're going to let it roll back onto your shoulders, rocking forwards and catching that way on your bum without your feet touching the floor. Just take that back and up. Old enough to remember Weebles, that's what we want to be. Catching that balance spot and back. Good, two more. Good, one more time. And bring that back down. Well done. So we're just going to extend those legs out nice and long and straight out in front. And then hands up above the head. I just want you to bend that forwards, reaching down towards those feet. That's good. Now just let your hands slide along the mat till they're just behind, and just lift that up. That's it, just hold in there. Five, four, three, two, one. Relax that down. Bring your feet together, bring them in towards that body, and letting those knees drop out. So if you need to take that stretch a bit further, you can gently use your elbows, easing down on the inside of the knees. That's it. That's good. And just relaxing that there. We're going to take our feet out a little bit wider, and then just open those arms out. I just want you to bend forward and reach to the opposite foot. Bringing that up, take it down the other way. Back up. This time hands together on the floor in front, just reach that out. Can you walk those fingers forwards? Walk it out a little bit more. And gently relax that back. So bringing ourselves up to our feet now. Standing tall. Just want to take one foot back. bending that front knee, back leg straight, hands together, open it out, looking down. Good, and change, swapping those feet, other foot goes back, this time hands go into the small of the back, pull those shoulder blades together, then we're going to look up. Bring that back, so standing tall, let's pick one foot up. Can we get knees together, hips forwards. Then switch over. Good, relaxing that down. Taking your feet nice and wide. Nearly there, let's sweep it low. Bringing it up high. The next one takes us to our toes as we reach up and hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done.